So, hi dear Scorpio, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal energy check in for all the Scorpio Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising singles for the rest of the month of Feb 2026. For personal reading healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. For tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. Please keep that in mind that this is a general reading. It might or might not resonate. Okay. So let's start. Scorpio, overall energy for Scorpio people for the rest of this month regarding their love and relationship area. We have Page of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Five of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. You guys are moving like one step forward, 10 steps back. Whenever you are trying to go ahead in this direction and you guys are trying to open up and you guys are trying to be in this energy of, okay, I'm healed now I can move forward, now I can be happy. You guys stop yourself and then you start thinking about all the negativities, all the negative experiences, all the regrets and guilts and depressing experiences that you had till this point of your life. For most of you, it's like regret or guilt of not doing enough or having missed opportunity or opportunities in this department. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like you guys are dragging your feet in mud and you guys are continuously telling yourself that I'm doing something, I'm going somewhere, I'm doing whatever I can do to attract the right kind of person, right kind of energy. If it's not happening, that's not my fault. Okay. So it's like you guys are deliberately slowing yourself down because the moment you start going in that direction, the moment you start opening up your heart and opening up your energies in this direction, you are faced by a lot of fears and guilt and regret and painful energies. Okay. Let's see what we have regarding a new person, new energy for you guys, Scorpio, for this month. We have the King of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. There are very good chances of you having at least two options to choose from. One that is going to make you feel very practical, very logical, very cutthroat kind of energy of this is what it is. Somebody here is going to be with you, connect with you, and they are going to tell you very bluntly and honestly about how much they like you and they are looking forward to have a future kind of a thing with you. For some of you, there are chances of a married person or married energy connecting with you, and they might like tell you very openly and honestly about everything what's going on in their life, and they are looking forward to have a bond with you. Okay, for others of you, this can be somebody who is looking forward to have a marriage or commitment kind of a deal, and they're going to talk to you about that very openly and bluntly. Whether you are going to do that or they are going to do that, there is going to be a lot of clarity about the future direction of a situation. And then one is like very practical, very mature, very grounded, very slow moving energy. One is very blunt and honest, and one is like, okay, I'm thinking about it. We can be friends and we can talk about it and we can think about it. But both the scenarios, both the situations have some kind of involvement of a marriage here. Okay, now I'm seeing the Hierophant and Ten of Cups here represents marriage, commitment, long-term partnership, a spiritual kind of bond. For most of you, a married energy, somebody committed to someone else, is entering in your space, and it's not going to be a hidden thing. It's not going to be something that you're going to like find out later on. It's someone or something that is going to be very clear to you. And then a slow-moving energy that might be just a friend or something that's going to take time to convert into something meaningful. But marriage or commitment is involved in this situation here for a new person, new connection, new bond. Let's see what we have from the Romance Angels for you guys, for singles. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I think even if you are going to have options to choose from, Scorpio, none of these options are going to be actually good for you, or none of this is going to make you feel like this is the one for me. So if you are going to be faced with choices where you have to choose between yourself and the choices that's not actually good for you, Love yourself first, choose yourself first, and let them go. Let them go. This is not that this doesn't seem like a good opportunity or good opportunities. The one that is like a friendship kind of deal and taking things really very very slow kind of a thing, you can, I think you can go for that if you feel like, but it's going to be very slow and it might make you feel like you are just being an option or something. Okay, I don't think so, but you might feel like that. Might deal with the earth sign. They have this tendency to do that. This is how they operate. Okay, there's nothing bad or good in that. Let's see regarding a past person, past situation that you might be still stuck on, what we have for you guys. We have the lovers and the magician and the moon card. Bottom of the deck is a 10 of wands. This is a very, very heavy and burdensome kind of situation that you guys are trying to still drop. Okay, you guys are not talking to each other. You guys have detached, but energetically, like you guys can still feel the heaviness, the burdensome and heavy kind of energy still around you. And the funny thing here is one of you is still manifesting this connection back in their life. Even if there are lots of secretive energies, mysterious energies, lots of lies and manipulations and maybe cheating involved in the situation, one of you is still trying to manifest this connection back in their life so that they can show the other person the importance of this connection, and then maybe nothing. What kind of bullshit is this? I don't know. So regarding a past person, past situation, it's a very heavy and burdensome kind of energy that you are still feeling around yourself. And then one of you is trying to manifest this energy of coming back together because they're not able to let it go, even if the situation is the most unhealthy thing that they have experienced in their life. They are still like, I want it. It can be you, it can be them. I don't think so. It's both of you. No. One of you is definitely feeling the heaviness here and trying to detach. One of you is, I want it back. For what? I don't know. Just want it back. To feed my ego or something? Cool. Tell me how it goes. Let's see from the romance angels what we have for this past person, past situation, Scorpio. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, connect with your real heart, like feelings about this particular person or situation. Don't ignore the feelings. Even see, if you know this is the most unhealthy situation in your life and you should not be in this connection, it doesn't mean that you can stop your feelings or you should not feel anything about anyone. It's not like that. You can feel love for the most dangerous and most stupid and dumbest and like heartless person in your on this planet earth. That's beyond your control, right? But at least acknowledge those feelings. Okay, you don't have to always do anything about the feelings. You just have to sometimes acknowledge and accept. That's it. Acknowledge and accept the feelings that you feel for this situation, burdensome, heavy, loving, caring, nurturing, still in love, or whatever it is, and be aware of those feelings, and slowly but surely they are going to settle down. You don't have to act upon those feelings all the time. Most of the times, none of most of the times people don't act upon their feelings. That's a problem in this world. But this time, in this situation, you might be suppressing it, or you might be hating on yourself for loving someone that's not worth it or something. Don't do that. Acknowledge those feelings, be aware of those feelings, and let them settle down. With time, it's going to be okay. But the more you are going to suppress it or avoid it, the more it's going to be painful for you only. Okay, let's see the guidance here, Scorpio. We have the Ace of Wands and the Star card and the Four of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. Okay, you have to work on your heart centered energies, work on your heart chakra. Right now, your heart chakra is completely blocked and filled with a lot of disappointment, filled with a lot of sorrow, right? In order to have that kind of brand new beginning that you guys want in your life, you guys have to completely heal yourself and remain optimistic and positive and open to the idea of facing disappointments again. It's okay, it's life. We can face disappointments multiple times in our life, but how we are going to handle, how we are going to manage every time we are going to be faced with the same kind of circumstances is the question here, is the real growth here. right? You might not even be trying because you are already giving up this energy of giving in this energy of, okay, I am going to try and I'm going to fail. I know that. This is the limiting belief that you have to work on. Okay, this is a limiting belief that you have to work on. You have to fill your heart with the like compassion, with love, with this energy of, what if I'm going to succeed, what if I'm going to win, instead of focusing on I'm going to fail for sure. Flip the script and focus on this energy of, I am going to win. Even if I'm going to be disappointed, I'm going to handle the situation in a different way now. I know how to handle, I know how to manage. Now I'm going to do things differently or handle things differently. So you have to change your attitude. You have to change your belief system when it comes to this particular department of your life. That is going to help you to flip the scripts. That is going to help you to have that kind of brand new beginning that you guys want in your life. Okay, let's see. Give your work on your partnership, right? Give yourself a chance, give your relationship a chance. In your scenario, give yourself a chance by accepting that you can still get disappointed, this is life, but you can win also. You have to change your belief system. You have to work on your partnership with yourself right now. Okay, that's the deal, my love. Cool. So thank you so much for tuning in, Scorpio. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.